Alright, welcome back to Missing Persons TV. I'm Brian Ladd with my co-host Deborah. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2009, 9:06 p.m. Tonight we have three cases, and we have a new case that I did last night that we'll be discussing tonight. So I have Deborah on the phone, and I have Kevin Doyle. How you guys doing?
Hey.
Hey, is that being good?
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing, Deborah?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing tonight, Brian?
I'm pretty good. I have a job tomorrow morning to go to, so I got to be up probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Going out with Brett. We're going to be doing some stuff that Brett does. He does pressure washing and cleaning. I told you guys we did a hood cleaning before. So anyways, I'm going to go out and do some real physical labor tomorrow, which I like. So I'll be gone most of the day tomorrow, but I should be able to do a show tomorrow night if you want to, Deborah.
Okay.
And I know we haven't been doing we haven't done a show in a few days. Really, that's my fault. I've been doing other things, getting kind of sidetracked into what's really important. And Deborah reminded me that is missing people. So we're here, and we're going to do these cases. And as we do them, though, remember all these cases are posted on the website, and you can find that at briantstreams.com and click on the Missing Persons tab, or you can go to Missing Persons Forum. And speaking of the forum, let me get the graphic up there. That's not on top of my head tonight. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the cases we're going to discuss tonight are as follows. Case number 594, Samuel R. Martin. 595, Danielle Imbo and Richard Petrone. 596, Cathy Moulton. And the new case tonight will be case 740, which is Briant Rodriguez. So let's get things started with case number 594, which is Samuel R. Martin. Deborah, do we have a picture on this case?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
All right. You don't have one on your case file, though, do you?
No.
Yeah, I can give you a picture for the case file.
Okay. The picture you guys see right there. This is not Samuel. This is the new case tonight. Why don't we just do this, Deborah? Let's while you're getting that, let's just go ahead and go with case 740 anyways. Want to do that?
For Briant, that's the photo you have up right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, cool picture. Okay, case number 740, Briant Rodriguez. The case was opened 5/12/2009, which is today. I did the dream drawings last night. This request came from Deborah. Sorry, Deborah, took me a while to get to it. Procrastination, I guess, but it's done. What information do you have for Briant?
This is a case that a lot of people may have heard about. Briant Rodriguez is missing since May 3rd of this year from San Bernardino, California. This was a home invasion where little Briant was taken, and his siblings and mom were left behind, taken by two gunmen. The date he's been missing since is May 3rd. Let's see, he's a Hispanic male, 3 feet tall, 40 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. The photo that is listed with the National Center and is the one that's been in all of the news also has a picture where he's shown with short hair, what he would look like with short hair, because he has longish curly hair in the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Two Hispanic males are the ones that took him, the two gunmen. Briant was last seen wearing a yellow shirt, blue striped shorts, and black sandals. There are composite sketches of the two males from the home invasion that abducted him. I don't know if you want to post those on the case file. They're just sketches, and I'm not quite sure where they came from. But I'm rather confused myself as to why Briant was taken and the other children and the mom were left behind. What do you have on this one?
All right, thanks, Deborah. First of all, I think that Briant is in danger, and I believe he's alive. The first dream drawings, actually, there's a set of 4 of them. The first one says, "Looking out window, wait." I believe this is actually Briant on a bed. This bed's laying on the floor, and I think there's a towel or blanket next to Briant on the left-hand side. I believe he's actually looking out the window. These windows here are vertical blinds or horizontal blinds. One of them to the left seems to be broken. To the left of the bed, I believe, is some type of box, and to the left of that could be a trash can or something like that. And I thank you for the pictures, Deborah. The second dream drawing is, it says outside. I believe this is actually what he's seeing outside. I said I believe. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember the dream, but I'm pretty certain this is what it might be. It says outside, it's dark, not America. And there looks like a door there with wires crossing it. It's a circular door with wires going across, maybe some type of like screen or something like that. But that's what it says, outside, and it says it's dark, not America. The next dream drawing is of a man. It says small head, large body, tattoo. He has him now, in danger. I believe this is the man who took him. He's got a tattoo across his chest right here. I think that might be the number 82, or an 8 and a Z with some stripes across. Deborah, I sent you this in email. I don't know if you're looking at it right now. Have you seen what I have yet? If not, no big deal. Okay, it's not no big deal. But I believe that's the person that took him. And then the third one says 8-1 police, not English, Spanish voice. There's a police. That might be either a police symbol or a drawing of a sun for some reason, but I think it's some type of police logo. It says Policia, which I believe is Spanish. And the number 81, remember, that might be the 81, that number 81? No, that's 84. That's all I have. I put no location, but I think it's important that Briant be found soon. Deborah, I don't know what happened, but I do think that he could be in danger at this point, and is not in America. What are your thoughts?
Well, with you getting not in America and the Spanish for police,
I got this. He went missing.
Going missing from California.
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious thought would be that he's in Mexico. Yeah.
Okay,
and I'm kind of confused on this one as to why, he was taken and the other children were not. It was a home invasion. I don't really understand, why that would happen.
Drugs.
Yeah, well,
kidnapping, police, gangs.
But still kind of confusing as to why they take one and leave the other children in the home with the mom.
What were the ages of the other children?
I think the other ones were older.
So this would be their most vulnerable.
I read it and I was not able to find that.
This would be the most vulnerable child then, the one that would probably affect them the most. Right?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And the one that they could probably easily control, wouldn't be apt to escape. That's a composite of him on the bottom left of the picture. That would with different hair. Deborah.
Yeah, I'm
the
trying to
picture I
see
have up.
Which one that person looks like. Which one of the composites? Which one do you think?
Well, I just looked at the first one, and I don't think it looks like it. It says little head, big body, and you can see it's actually the way it's drawn too. I haven't seen the second one yet. But I'm putting these links that Deborah's sending in the case file, and that is case 740, and it is up now, guys. If you want to take a look at it. Kevin, do you have any thoughts? Yeah, go ahead.
These two people that broke into the home, who were they described as, or what were they described as? Mexican or
Hispanic? You see the pictures of them, right? They're not very. They're really small here. What's what I'm getting? Really small pictures. Deborah.
I just have a feeling that something was very, very important, and it was something they had to do in order to stay involved with the organization that they're with.
Organization?
Yeah, well organized. But these two goofballs, they did it, I think.
Here, these photos are bigger, Brian.
Oh, okay, thanks, Deborah. Kevin, say that again. What do you think?
I just feel that these two goofballs that took the kid,
Is it organization?
they were involved with some organization.
Like the mob?
I don't
There is a large mob presence in Mexico. There's the Mexican mafia.
Like
There's a lot of
like maybe they're one of them or both of them are being initiated and they had to do this in order to prove themselves or something.
Okay. It could be quite possible. But prove themselves as what, being a kidnapper?
Prove themselves that they can do stuff like that.
Deborah, we have any other information on the case as far as anything recent, real recent?
No, they've had
I'm
tips coming in, but haven't led them anywhere yet, as far as what I could find. I've done a little reading here and there ever since this case broke.
Okay.
And there's really not a whole lot. This case is getting attention, though. So I don't know if, some of the listeners may know more. Those photos, I put bigger photos of those sketches in Skype for you. And the first one, which was the second one, the first time, looks a lot more like your drawing.
Okay, hold on. I've got the second two links you just sent me.
Yeah, the first one of the second two is the second one of the first two. That makes sense.
Whoa. Okay, the first one, I'm just putting them all up there. I'm going through. Okay, so I'm on the second one of the second group. So it's the one I just had open, right?
The first one of the second group.
Okay. Okay, they're posted in the case file too. I don't see any comments in chat as far as anything new on this case.
I was watching to see if someone had something to say.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody did say something.
It is possible, I guess, Deborah. I don't think it looks exactly like him, but there is a similarity.
Oh, more so than the other one.
Yeah.
Jim said that he was getting the feeling it's more of a custodial than kidnapping, and the family has no money.
Okay.
But I think he left the chat room.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll post this in the case file too. But anyways, I think that almost definitely the first...
Diane says that they did tell the mother they were taking him to Mexico to kill him.
Okay.
And you got that the little boy, that little Briant's in danger, so maybe if he's not found soon, you'll do a redo on this one?
Let's do a redo tomorrow night.
Okay.
Because if I'm right here, this is an image of inside wherever he's at, and I think that's actually him on the bed. The second drawing could be, it says outside, actually could be what he's seeing from outside that window, so that might give us some type of location. Okay. And I've got that picture up too.
Diane says they have possible video of the vehicle.
Okay.
I thought I'd seen something about surveillance and I couldn't verify it with a link. Jamie says they caught the guys on camera somewhere buying rope or tape.
Is that where these pictures come in then?
I don't know.
Because if they caught them on camera,
that's where they got deposits from, but apparently they were buying rope or tape and they got them on surveillance when they were doing that.
The composite usually comes from a witness.
Yeah, that's
if they got them on tape, why
normally
we need
tape, they release a tape.
Right, let's see the pictures of the tape, or at least enhance it, get it, or do something.
Right.
Okay, but so far I have a picture of that composite up there. I have links to all 4 images from the NCMA. It's the NCMEC, right? .org.
Right. .com, missingkids.com.
All right, but it's coming from, the photos actually come from .org.
Do they?
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we have. Let's hope he's safe, and if he's not found by tomorrow, I will do a redo on this case. I do that for the fact is that I don't want to be drawing the same thing tonight, because this is already in my mind. I want to. Deborah, I think you explained that before. Why we don't do them right away.
I have. But you just worked a case to have you redo it right away. You normally don't get anything new. And the other thing is, if you discuss a case,
yeah, I'm going to
that
get what
can
I discussed.
Also, so
And that does happen. It happens a lot. If I'm thinking about something before I go to sleep, I'm just like anybody else. I will tend to dream about what we discussed, what I was thinking about. And it actually happened a lot of times doing the Madeline McCann case. And I know some of the facts. You know, if I'm thinking about something before I go to sleep, and I draw that, generally that has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do. So that's why we do it. Anything else, Deborah?
no, not really.
Okay. Kevin?
No.
Okay. All right, let's move on then to case number 594, which is Samuel R. Martin. I don't have an image. You sent me an image, though, in Skype, though, right, Deborah?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
The one from Porchlight USA.
All right, let me get that up real quick on the case file. I don't have a graphic for the video right now, though.
Okay. Samuel R. Martin. He's been missing since December of 2006. 6 feet 1 inch tall, 180 pounds, dark brown hair, dark brown eyes. He has a small mole on his left earlobe, and he has a suture line on his pinky finger. It says here size 13 shoes. I guess that's rather a large size, so
yeah.
That's why it would warrant listing that. He's had extensive dental work, and he's missing from Fort Benning, Georgia. Sam had gone out with 2 other soldiers to a bar. They came back from the bar, but he went missing. They don't know who the soldiers were or the name of the bar that they went to. And it states here that the military did not tell Sam's family that he was missing. They found out in January of 2006, the month after he went missing, when they kept calling his cell phone and his voicemail was full. And at the point that this was listed in, the database, the military had not returned any of his personal items from his boot locker, and his military records were missing. And I remember looking at this case file, Brian. What do you have on this case?
Thanks, Deborah. I was getting the graphic up.
I think it's actually his mom that contacted you, isn't it?
Yep, it sure is. What was her name, though? Okay, Debbie, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, let me get her last name off there. Yeah. The case was requested to be open, I'm guessing sometime in March of 07. It was actually opened January 12th of 2008. There's just one dream drawing here, too. It says, Sam is in Toronto, Canada, Jeff Bar and Grill, table 5 miles from lake, pool table. And there's a drawing of, it could be a bar. It actually probably is the bar. There's the drawing of a pool table, some sort of red light. It could be like a neon sign or something like that. That might be something to do with this bar. But it could be Jeff or probably Jeff's Bar and Grill in Toronto, Canada. That's pretty specific. I think we could try to do a little research. Hold on a second. There's something down here. There's a Jeff Healy's Roadhouse. Somebody had mentioned that. I don't think anybody's ever called to see if they've seen that person, though. But I posted what had happened. I think we should maybe. Is there anything new on Jeff's case? Sorry, not Jeff's
No, there's
case,
not.
Jeff's
There's
case,
not a
Samuel,
whole lot on Samuel's case. There's not a whole lot of information listed on him.
Okay. Well, maybe he's been.
Most people don't know that he's missing.
Okay, that's odd about the military stuff you're telling me, though. Usually, when somebody goes missing, we call right away, because they're absent, they're unaccounted for, and then you're AWOL after 30 days. I'm just wondering, what did he do? Do we know?
No, I haven't been able to find anything regarding that. Just that he went missing, and his family wasn't told, and they don't really have details of anything.
So it was jobs. Okay, so we don't have like a MOS or anything that he'd been doing in the military. Just looking at something here. Okay, so that's what I know. According to this, he's definitely alive. At least as of the date this was posted, which was January 12th of 2008. Kevin, you have any comments on this? It's very strange that military personnel and then the military doesn't give the family any type of information. Then you're talking about records being missing. It sounds a little suspicious as far as the military goes.
I get the feeling that he's deserting for whatever reasons, and it may have something to do with the military, but
well, deserting to Canada doesn't work anymore. This isn't.
Well, I believe he knows that, but okay. I'm just saying there's probably some important reasons involved. I don't know if that has anything to do with the military or not.
Okay, Deborah. Once again, when did he go missing?
December of 2006.
Okay, as far as I know, there wasn't any conflicts really, other than the Iraq War, right?
How long has he been in the military? Yeah.
Don't know that either.
Well, he's born in '75.
Okay, so he's 30 years old.
Right. So, well, I'm guessing probably 5-6 years. So you're trying to get that he's young? That's why?
No.
Okay.
I want to know how long he's been in because.
Well, apparently we don't know any of this information. So he might be located, for all we know.
From what I could tell, there's not much on him out there, but I did find him listed as still missing in a forum.
In a forum?
Yes.
What have any other credible sites?
No. There's really not much out there on him.
Okay. Well, no redo.
Really
we need to verify that he's still missing. I think. Okay. Anything else?
Okay. No, not on that one.
Okay. Let me get the graphic up for the next case. We might have to go without any graphics. I think I just lost everything. Hold on. You gonna fire me now, Deborah?
No, I think I'll wait for one more mess up. Then you'll be fired.
Okay. Well, I'm not fired. I found it. All right. The next case is case number 595. This is for Danielle Imbo and Richard Petrone. Danielle, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I do have problems with pronunciation, but I am trying to improve my speech here. Anyway, so this is case number 595. It was requested to be open on April 27th of 2007, and the case was posted to the web, and dream drawings were done on January 12th of 2008. This case may be related to two other cases that we have open. Actually, one other case that we have open. Deborah, what information do we have for these two?
They went missing together, and this case was reviewed one other time. You do have two cases open.
Okay.
For them.
The same case?
Missing. Pardon me?
Is it the same case?
Yes.
Okay. I'll get that open too then. Go ahead.
Okay. We have Richard Petrone Jr., missing since February 19th, 2005 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Date of birth, August 29th, 1969, 35 at the time that he went missing. 5 feet 9 inches tall, 200 pounds, Caucasian male, brown hair, blue eyes. Richard goes by Rich or Richie. He has his daughter's name, her name is Angela, tattooed on his left bicep, and a tattoo of several clowns on his right bicep. He wears glasses, and he had a beard and a mustache at the time that he went missing. Last seen wearing a gray hooded polo sweatshirt, jeans, and sneakers. And then for Danielle Imbo, missing from the same date, February 19th, 2005, from Philadelphia. Her date of birth, January 1st, 1971, 34 when she went missing, 5 feet 5 inches tall, 118 pounds. Caucasian female with dark brown hair and hazel eyes. Danielle has a tattoo of flowers on her lower back, just a small gap between her 2 front teeth. She normally wears dark colored Clinique lipstick and not much other makeup besides the lipstick. She always has her fingernails and toenails painted. At the time that she went missing, she was known to smoke about 1 pack of Marlboro Lights a day. She normally wears designer clothes. Her maiden name, Ottobre, or I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, Ottobre. She was last seen wearing a cream-colored sweater, a dark-colored jacket, blue jeans, and she had 3 silver rings on one of her middle fingers. Richard and Danielle were dating. They were last seen at a bar and restaurant called Abilene's. That's in the 400 block of South Street in Philadelphia. They had drinks with friends there, and they left between 11 and 11:45. They were on their way to Danielle's home, which was located in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and they haven't heard from either one of them again. Their friends say that they were acting normally and that they were happy that night. Danielle was carrying a black purse with 2 handles at the time that she went missing. They have not located that. They were in Richard Petrone's vehicle, which is a black and silver 4-door 2001 Dodge Dakota or Dodge Ram pickup truck, Pennsylvania license plate number YFH2319. It possibly had a NASCAR number 99 sticker in the rear window. His truck is also missing. We do have photos available of the truck. Neither one of them have touched their bank accounts or their credit cards or their Easy Pass cards since they went missing. Their cell phones remain turned off. Let's see, Danielle had an appointment with a hair salon the morning after they were last seen, and she did not show up for that. Each of them have 1 child that they left behind when they went missing. Danielle has a toddler-age son, and Richard has a teenage daughter. Both their families say that it would not be believable for them to go missing on their own. They had known each other when they were in high school, and they had begun dating each other about 10 months before they went missing. At the time, they were each separated. And let's see, Danielle was employed as a loan processor for a mortgage company at the time that she went missing, and she worked from home. Authorities have questioned people on both sides, associates of both of them. Richard and Danielle's estranged husband had exchanged threats with one another over the phone. And, there was some situations there, but they have not named him as a suspect. She did try several times to reconcile with her ex, and that did not work out. Let's see. As far as what happened to them, authorities have decided that it's most likely foul play. Now, this case, it's an awfully big truck to go missing. And I've seen the work that you've done on this case, Brian. And I can remember when I was researching this some months back, some things that I was learning about the case were matching up with what you had.
Case 215, right? Or this case that we have open?
I'm not sure which one of those case files it's on.
Okay.
But this could possibly have been a hit. That there was a hit put out on them.
Okay.
So you want to share what you have?
Yeah. We did cover this case before as we were going in numerical order. This was case 215. We did show number 18, I believe, on this. Let me look. Yeah, show number 18, February 19th. Yeah, it said the truck we found on first anniversary. Richard killed Danielle Rage, not over, in truck, rope, Pine Street. Is that what you're talking about? Took 95 south?
No, it's on.
Okay. Well, anyway, so
it might be on the other case file then.
Well,
because one of them you did not really match up, what you're discussing now, that
right.
Richard may have done something.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other one that you did, I found information stating that the authorities think it could have been a hit.
Okay.
And that matched up with what you
The
had.
second dream dwelling, it says, took 95 south to North Carolina, stayed in the hotel 3 days, looking near the truck stop. We discussed this back in February in the show number 18, if you guys want to go see that. So we won't really talk about this one. I'm looking at that. I didn't see too many things that relate to the time I did this case back then, and then December 13th. This was done in 07. I'm sorry, of 06. December of 06 is 215. The case we're reviewing right now is 595. Same people, and that was January 12th of 08. The first dream dwelling says, Joey, white male, dark eyes. Is this the one you're talking about, Deborah?
I believe so, yes.
Joey, white male, dark eyes, black tie. Took them at gunpoint to garage E, and then a question mark. Drove them to canal. I'm assuming it's a canal, like a water canal or something like that. Next dream dwelling says, no boat, NX, uppercase NX. Gate was open, New Jersey. They are here, drain the water. And then translation comments on the bottom say, I believe that the couple was taken at gunpoint by a man named Joey. He may have carjacked them in a garage and made them drive to a water canal in New Jersey. I think he may have shot them and pushed their vehicle into the water. Dream dwelling also says that gate was unlocked. It says he could have already known that. I feel death in this case, and I hope I'm wrong. Significant that it's a death symbol up there. Talking about the gate being unlocked. Maybe somebody that works for some type of water company or knows when gates are unlocked or had keys to some type of canal access. I know in California they call them aqueducts. So if you're going to hide a vehicle, it needs to be probably pretty deep, and then apparently the water tables need to stay above the vehicle. Deborah, do you have any thoughts or comments or on this? Or I mean,
not really.
Like,
it's just that's an awfully big truck to go missing.
Right. I didn't think we got any more specific, though. It's more specific location other than that canal in New Jersey, did we?
No.
Okay. And I see on show 18 we did mention this case too. So, Kevin, comments? Anything?
Well, yeah, I feel that there's something definitely wrong, and I don't think they're alive. That's for sure.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Let's move on. The last case of tonight is case number 596, which is Cathy Moulton. The case was requested to be opened by Larry April 27th of 2007. The case was published to the web, and dream drawings were done on January 12th of 2008. Deborah, what information do we have for Cathy?
This is for Cathy Marie Moulton. She's been missing since September 24th, 1971, from Portland, Maine. Her date of birth is June 28th, 1955. She was 16 when she went missing, 5 feet 4 inches tall, 98 pounds, Caucasian female with brown hair and blue eyes. She had her 4 eye teeth removed and was wearing braces and glasses at the time that she went missing. She does have scars on both of her feet, and she has a white spot on her left elbow and flat moles scattered across her back. Last seen wearing a navy blue all-weather coat, a navy blue dress, and brown leather shoes. She was planning on attending a YWCA dance on the night of September 24th, 1971. She asked her father to drop her off on Cumberland Avenue that afternoon. She wanted to do some shopping. She was planning on purchasing pantyhose and toothpaste before getting ready for the dance. She stopped at a music store on Forest Avenue later in the day to visit a friend of hers. She told that friend that she would walk home and would see her at the dance that night. The last time they saw her, she was walking down Forest Avenue to head to her home, and her home was located about 1.5 miles away from there. She was carrying a brown leather Mexican clutch purse, and in her purse, she had her house key, 2 tubes of toothpaste, small amount of cash, which was not enough for a bus ticket. She never arrived home, and she wasn't seen again after that. Her parents reported her as missing when she didn't come home by dinner time. They thought that it was possible that she left on her own with a friend of hers named Lester Everett, and could have been traveling in a stolen blue 1963 Cadillac. There was unconfirmed sightings of her with Everett and another male working in the potato fields in Aroostook County in northern Maine a few weeks after she went missing. They don't have any proof of these sightings, though. They eventually located Lester Everett alone, and he said that he didn't know where Cathy was. In 1983, a hunter came across a skeleton in the woods near Smyrna, Maine, surrounded by female clothing. Some of the investigators believed that the remains were Cathy's, but the hunter was unable to retrace his footsteps and lead the authorities back to the site, so they were not able to actually retrieve those remains.
Okay.
See, in the 1980s, they reopened Cathy's case to do some further work on it, and they didn't come up with a whole lot at that time either. So this case still remains unsolved now. Her parents are still living. They're both still alive, and they live in the same home that they were in 1971, and they kept the same phone number. What do you have on this case?
All right. I don't think that she's alive, but if somebody found, some bones, I'm sorry, but I'd be out there looking every day to say, hey, where were you at? Let's bring some cadaver dogs or something. I mean, that's pretty significant. If you can't remember, like,
strange too. The hunter said he found them, but then he couldn't show them.
Okay, hunters know generally where they're at. Okay, unless they're completely wasted, they're still going to know the area that they hunt. Okay, if he said he found human remains, they need to keep looking. I'm sorry. And if the parents didn't change the phone number, that means they're seriously, they're very, very concerned about what happened. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm going to be of any help. The dream drawings first say Jason, teardrop tattoo, plaid shirt, tattoo of snake. I believe this may be the person responsible for what happened to Cathy. The significant thing is that there's a facing that way. The left eye has a teardrop tattoo. Not too many people have that. The plaid shirt, tattoo of snake. I believe the tattoo of snake would be on the right neck portion. The next thing says, please find Cathy's body 29 miles from school, red backpack, the number 4 in Main Road. And that's all I have. The comments say, I'm sorry, but this is all I know, and I do not think that she's alive. That's all I have. Any thoughts or comments, Deborah, Kevin?
Yeah, she's definitely dead.
Okay.
Not from what you said or Debbie said, but just from what I feel.
Yeah, I'm asking you. What's your opinion?
Our killer can still be found.
You're right. Very right. And usually tattoos don't come off very easily. I know they're getting better at it. But the tattoo around the eye, I think if that's possible, I'm not saying that's the person that did it or whatever, but I think that's what I have. That person may be named Jason. Deborah, anything else?
The tattoo around the eye, is that the teardrop tattoo around his eye?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. Have I been watching too much TV or something? It seems to me I've seen or heard something regarding a teardrop tattoo by someone's eye. Does that mean gang or something?
I don't know. I'm sure it could be.
I think I saw something on TV that has some kind of a specific meaning.
I'm sure it could be, and I think a lot of people do get it for whatever reason too. I don't think it's just specifically some type of tattoo for a gang member or something like that. But yeah, I don't know exactly what you talk. I have heard of it though. I don't know what specific show or anything, but that's all I know.
I probably saw it on a CSI or a Law and Order.
Okay, read you on this case too.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys for being with me tonight. as far as I know, we'll be here tomorrow 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Missing Persons TV. This is Adji Desir. He's still missing, guys. Findadji.com. Deborah, any comments?
Findadji.com. Thank you to everyone who's been emailing the media on Adji's behalf. All the links for contact pages are listed at findadji.com to get the little guy some attention. Also, we are asking everyone to send emails to get some attention for the case for Cynthia Ann Macklin. And you can find the links to contact pages for media in Texas and for national media by visiting findcindy.com. And thank you in advance for all of the emails that I know listeners will be sending.
All right, thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Kevin, for being on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, Adji, please, we're really interested in helping this child make it home. So, anyways, with that said, we'll see you tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, -5 GMT on Missing Persons TV. Good night.